No, the BJP. It's election time, and this is the delegation which has come to Bhopal across 6 countries. And the purpose is to understand Bharatiya Janata Party, particularly in this election time. Right now, we are joined by Mr. Jitendra Vaid, who is president of Indian People's Forum in UAE. So, what is the purpose of bringing this delegation to Bhopal?
This is the biggest festival of the biggest democratic country, India, in the world. So this time, the initiatives taken by our Videsh Vibhag and Mr. Rohit Gangwal is our Madhya Pradesh convener of Videsh Vibhag. So the purpose is to show everyone that what is the democracy and how the election process happens in India.
Obviously, this is the largest democracy of the world, and this is the largest exercise because almost close to 1 billion voters, they are exercising their right to vote. So, Mr. Jitin, so purpose is solved. Have they seen how it functions?
That the process is going on.
It started today. They came to Delhi yesterday. They met with our senior leader yesterday, and today, this morning, they came to Bhopal and they met with our state leadership. Now they will be visiting our national president event in the Suranj.
So, Malti Rai, she is the first citizen of Bhopal. She is mayor of Bhopal, and this delegation is meeting the mayor. But let me introduce you Mr. Ariel. He is from Israel. Israel is obviously, this is a burning issue, burning conflict between Israel and Iran. Keeping that in mind, what you have seen here and how it is going to affect, India's relation with Israel and also with Iran.
First of all, my coming here had two aims. One is to experience as a close viewer the biggest democratic election campaign on our globe. And the second is to strengthen the relations between Israel and India. Both our countries share the same value. They also share very similar challenges. And that's why, because I represent Likud, which is the governing party of Israel, we are considering...
You are from the ruling party.
Yes,
you look after international relations.
Right, and I can share with your viewers the evidence of the fact that Israel and India are very close partners. We would like to strengthen the relations with India, and I think that thanks to Prime Minister Modi, you achieved a lot in the past 10 years.
This is an election issue in India, across the country, because what BJP is, repeating again and again, India's Prime Minister, image of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, how Indian image has changed across the globe.
I can say that in Israel, the image of India is an image of a strong country which is on the right path to be greater, even greater in the next 5 years. And I think that if India continues going into the same direction under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, India will be one of the leading actors on the global arena.
India would be the leading actor in global arena.
Even more powerful and important.
Yeah, India would be the having the leading role in global arena. But he's from Nepal. So Nepal, the only Hindu Rashtra in the world. So there is a allegation from the opposition parties against Prime Minister Modi and also against BJP because of this new overtone of Hinduism. So have you seen during this election process in India?
Yeah, it's nice to know about the BJP and the psychology of peoples from the India. And you told we are the very close neighbor, and issues and solutions are also similar. Yeah. So same things. In context of the religions, the peoples from the both countries think same way. So it is a great opportunity for us to learn how the BJP, such largest party of the world, dealing with the peoples and the views of the peoples and organize the party.
Yeah, you are right. But when you talk about Sri Lanka, then you must think about economy, how it works, how it failed in Sri Lanka at a particular period of time. Am I right? You are from delegate from Sri Lanka. So my question to you is, this election, the largest democracy of the world, and you have been visiting so many areas in India. So how economics and finance related issues have you observed during this election?
Yeah, first of all, I have to give an answer for your first question. It was the economic crisis in Sri Lanka. 2022, we face a huge economic crisis in Sri Lanka. Now we are under control in there. And at that time, we never forget India, the current ruling party, Bharatiya Janata Party also there. They are led the government. At that time, the India gave a great support to the Sri Lanka. We never forgot that. And the relationship not from the current recently, it is come from the ancient time history also, that the religion Buddhism came to Sri Lanka. Then after King Dharmashoka, Emperor Dharmashoka period also. So anyway, in recently we have a good relation with the India. So in this contest, Bharatiya Janata Party invite us to witness the world largest democracy, what is happening there. So we can experience there, witness what is happening there. And I think yesterday also we went to the BJP headquarters.
If BJP talk about image of Indian Prime Minister across the globe, so how do you take it?
No, in the recent past we have seen that how the India works, and by looking at the manifesto and the last manifestos, that we also have some feeling that the promises are given to the
He is a strong Prime Minister.
Yeah, I think he's in my tenure in experience that this Prime Minister is taking this country to a correct path. I think I feel that,
And it's a great leap forward. Do you think so?
yeah, that forward should go with the other countries around the Asian countries like India, Sri Lanka, and not only that, other nations are here. Other delegations also invited here. That relationship we have to build up and maintain very well.
You are from Uganda, sir. You are from Uganda. So how do you take BJP is talking about a strong party rule. BJP is talking about a strong man as a prime minister, that is Narendra Modi. So you have been visiting all these places during election time. What have you seen?
I've seen that indeed BJP is a strong party, and the strength can be assessed by the past performance. In the past, it promised that it will take India to a modern developed state or country. It's almost there. It promised that India will be a nuclear state country. It is almost there. Every day they are making 14 kilometers of rail. Every day they make 28 kilometers of tarmac. That is amazing, even by global standard. A leader in government, a leader in governance to do that is definitely a strong party. And all this crystallizes into the livelihood of an ordinary citizen. Therefore, it means more Indians are pulled out of poverty or livelihood is getting better and better.
Sir, you are also from Nepal. So I'm just quoting some report that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is popular, but his Hindu nationalist agenda has come out at the expense of minority rights. Do you think so?
That is more importantly the India development that we've seen in the last 10 years. For us, that is more important, because if India becomes a economically strong country, it benefits the neighborhood. Now, after Mr. Shri Modi became the Prime Minister from the 9th largest economy.
You are right. All government schemes are there for majority and for the minority, both.
Yes, it's for both. But if you develop, if your country's GDP goes up, if your resources increase, it's not the question of minority or majority. It benefits everyone. So major issue I think the BJP is running the election on is development issue. And because of that, because of the BJP's performance, the opinion polls that we see is giving BJP a clear mandate. And for politicians, for political parties, most important thing is to deliver. And I think this BJP government under Shri Narendra Modi has delivered.
They have delivered during their 10 years of rule, okay, and seeking re-election. Sir, what have you seen? No BJP. This is the campaign, and what have you understood about the BJP or this election process in India?
Well, first, I must say we were very pleased to receive an invitation from the BJP to witness the BJP on the campaign trail. I never expected to see such a mammoth enterprise. It's a huge organization, and I think your institutions in India responsible for elections have done very well, and they need to be congratulated. On top of that, with what we have seen so far, my colleagues and I, from all different parties of the countries that are represented here, the kind of organization that BJP has put in place, the kind of dedication that the party workers have towards the ideology of the BJP, it's simply phenomenal.
Sir, there is an issue raised by the opposition. You know, that's about constitution. Who is going to uphold constitution of India? What Congress is saying that they just want to change it. What the BJP is saying, Congress wants to change it. What have you seen?
Well, look, I have read in the press, like everybody else, what is going on, the debate that is going on, and I think it's a fair process. Each one, you know, we are in an electoral period, so people have the tendency of accusing each other of doing something. But I think your institutions are so strong that they will not allow the Constitution to be mishandled.
Your last word about our Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, his image across the globe.
Well, one thing I can tell you, that under his leadership, I think India has got a very fine image in the world. And I think the Indian diaspora is very, very happy to have had that dignity returned to them, you know, to feel Indian, you know, they feel proud of being Indian, especially after the many achievements of India in the economic field, in the development field, and in the health sector. When, for example, during the COVID, the number of the kind of assistance that India.
I can safely say that Indian diaspora is proud to have Narendra Modi as Prime Minister.
Well, look, we're talking about the prime ministership of somebody who has done 10 years and has developed the country and has put the country on the world map, so to say. In fact, what has happened is that every country in the world has had to reckon with India.